I'm sorry about that, folks. What up? Morning. It's your boy Edmund Welch. Just got to died. I'm up early. Can't sleep. Yeah, I had court today, or rather yesterday. Yeah, I wish I could fucking disturb these bitches sleep like they do mines, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, like I said, I had court yesterday, the 12th. Actually got a default. Yeah, default judgment in my favor. I was victorious. My winnings are spoils. I feel like I'm in one of those be careful what you ask for type situations because I won and the victory. Like the victory don't even seem rewarding. And that wasn't the family court. It's family law related, but it wasn't family court. I went to family court in the afternoon. And actually I can't even tell you what happened in court aside from the fact that I got court dates well into 2025 now to settle this neglect hearing. I wasn't in no rush to get there today. So I actually don't even know what was said. The thing was, like, first of all, I wasn't. Today was one of them conferences. So when y'all saw me my presence, it was because I decided to go. And at one point they were like, "Yo, you know, Mr. Welch, you don't got to be here." And I was like I got a judge who like we beef about the judges, but I got a judge that I can't beef about or beef on. And when I expressed to her that now I think it's important that I show up, that my presence is always seen, not just known or felt. My presence must be seen. You know what I mean? Constantly in these fucking family courts. I'm not afraid of this family court. It's the fucking black woman's turf. I've come to understand. But the judge was all right. Like, all right. I even got an email that where I was questioned, do I want in person court appearances from now on? And I'm sitting there. I answered I saw the text late, so I couldn't answer it in time where it probably would have made a difference. The most impact, I should say, because they ended up finding out later. But I wish I could have answered it at the moment I got it, because I would have told them like, yo, yeah, as much as this has been a trying ass motherfucking process all these years, and as frustrating as near to uh, bailing out as they bring me, they're not gonna get it like that. I'm gonna come to court until I can figure out how to fucking burn that shit down. I'm gonna keep. See, I come to court. That's the one thing that I stand proud on because. Good night, brother. I haven't seen my son in 10 months. Well, actually, I can't say that at this point, but he's been taken from me for 10 months. Let me put it like that. Charged with neglect. Me and the judge are the only ones that comes to court now. It seems like I got a big ass fucking 80 something inch TV screen in the courtroom. And on that screen, this is the important thing that reason why I come to court. Because I look on that screen and there's the grandmother and the mother who always have blank screens. They really do represent true whoredom. Because just like OnlyFans pages and all the social media pages where these bitches can't reveal themselves. They can't, like, I'm in the world, no matter what people say about me. Y'all see who I am. I put my face on. I announce my name. I announce my platform. Like, I'm always showing myself. I have nothing to hide. I go to court and these bitches got fucking screens with emojis like social media. You know what I mean? So I got those two blank screens representing mother and grandmother. Two fucking whores. Two fucking aged out old prostitutes. Then I got a block with, I'm gonna call it blocks here. I got a block with the AFC, a black woman. I got a block with the attorney for the mother, a black woman. I got two blocks with an ACS worker, a black woman. Another block with another black woman. I didn't quite understand. I don't know what her position is because she's new. Again, another black woman. And then there's a screen with the attorney for the grandmother, another fucking emoji. And then there's the block with the prosecutor, the only other white face, right? White woman in my matter. Other than that, I'm essentially involved with, as I told y'all before, 8 or 9 black women who are essentially tormenting my life using the authority of their offices. And I look at that screen and I really wish I was playing a game of fucking Candy Crush, where I could just bloop the fucking rows of blocks. But I mean, I'm saying that to say, I go to court now, it's not even like I'm standing against the white patriarchy. That's Taylor Swift. Nah. I stand in court and I'm facing a fucking 85-inch screen who are hiding black women and their behavior and their attitudes. And it's like, I gotta actually, can't sleep either, huh, my nigga? Yeah. Those bitches got us up, but
yeah,
you
I got
doing
you chuck in my ears right now.
Yeah,
man.
you doing it the right
chuck,
way,
bro. Like you ain't playing no music no more. No.
Bro, I'm out here making fucking videos trying to tell the world about this shit,
Yo,
bro. You know what I'm doing, bro. But I'm glad I got company because I was sitting there thinking I was gonna sit up, walk around with a motherfucking soap bottle and a motherfucking 25. Nah, let me not even go there. You know what I mean? I'd rather get on here and talk to y'all. I mean, my man doing it good. A story that is much like mine. But he walking around here with headphones on. That's how he got to handle his home. He got to come out here in the morning. And this is the fucking life of being a black man. You know what I mean?
Finding breast cancer early can save lives. Ask your healthcare provider about a screening schedule that's right for you.
That's it. Ain't nothing changed in my life. I mean, let me show y'all something real quick since I came in. I came in to grab a little smoke. But you see? My shit's still fucked up. But I'm in court. And I won. But like I said, I'm standing in court facing black women who can't even damn, see what I'm looking for? They can't even appear. They gotta hide in shame. Like, I really feel like I'm in my Adam and Eve hiding from God kind of moment. Like, I go to court, and like I said, it's not so much to save the fun of fatherhood. Like, at this point in my life, being a father, I guess, just wasn't in the cards for me. Making children, obviously, was my destiny, but to be a father, a dad, just wasn't. And that's simply because my community, my family, my culture, the black woman, the whores won't let me. And I got to go to court now, more importantly, to protect my character, my motherfucking standing as a man in this existence. See, that's one of the things that I appreciate with this judge that I got, because she appreciates me showing up. Now, what she can do about it, I have no idea.
Oh, you doing it?
Yeah. I'll probably be out here when you come back out.
Definitely come back out.
You know what I mean? So it's like, how should I say, damn, I missed my point, but I'm trying to, like, I want to make sure y'all understand. I want to make, because I know these fuckers is trolling my shit, so I want to make sure they understand. I'm not coming to court for the fluff and puff. You know what I mean? I'm coming to court for the honor and the motherfucking truth. Every day that I come to court, although I don't get to see my son, the fact that these bitches gotta hide, even in the courtroom. Like, right now I can't get these bitches who can walk into a precinct. They'll sit in the precinct for hours. No shame. No fear. Empowered. Entitled. Living their best life, sitting in the lobby of a precinct for hours with their stupid, unintelligent handwriting, making unintelligent allegations. But they can't come and sit in court and defend them allegations. They won't come to court and own accountability for what they've done. That's why I go to court. You know what I mean? See, I'm working on something else with my son. He's grown now. It's not like I'm trying to keep infant toddler from being medicated with Ritalin and all those other psychotic drugs that the most of my community depends on. But I caught a glimpse of my son the other day. Day before yesterday. Yeah, I know the procedure. There's supposed to be visitation. They're not doing visitation. I could get on here every day and make videos about Joe, or every week about Joe. I ain't getting my visitation, but that's routine. We already know that. And but of course, to put on airs and to stunt, the black women, made that, what's that word? Made a show of attempting a visitation so that they can have something to say when we went to court the next day, yesterday. And the visit went pretty much like always. I'm doing supervised virtual visits, and my son is in a location with his mother. The supervisor, the black woman I mentioned earlier, is out in the street doing shopping. So I got her screenshot when she was talking to my son before the visit started, and was explaining to him how he can deny and defeat his father. They didn't know I was on the call at the time. Yes, Miss Donna ACS. Yes, I heard you telling my son that he didn't have to do the visit. I'll post it at a later date, but for right now, I think I need to keep it under wraps. So, like I'm telling you guys, in any case, so my son, true to form, appeared briefly to tell me he didn't want to do the visitation. And then clicked off the call. And, it was thereafter that the ACS worker tried to unroll her witchcraft on me about I gotta apologize to my son. That's another thing I'm gonna have to bring up later to the apologizing to children. Fuck out of here. And I was getting to what I saw in my son. That's probably the most important part about this here video. Damn, it took me almost 15 minutes to get to that. And that was impactful. That was impactful. Because like I said, I haven't seen my son in 10 months. He was removed from my care 10 months ago. Oh shit. Hey. Look, y'all. Got one. Childless cat ladies. But anyway, like I was saying, I saw a glimpse of my son yesterday. That was the most impactful thing of the last 48 hours. Of course, I wanted to see my son. I thought we were going to have a conversation. It was disappointing that he came on and spoke the standard bullshit that he was taught by his mother and disappeared. But in getting that glimpse is where most of the work that they want to do is done, because I got to see my son, and my son looks like every other unkept bastard child in this city. You know what I mean? My son looks like he has fallen. He looks like a troubled youth. Just like that, in 10 months. He went from scholar to a patient, to becoming a patient. All behind black women and their bitterness. You know what I mean? Like,
this fucking Wi-Fi shit, my music cut off. I'm dancing all the way to the store, and I gotta come back talking. What the fuck?
well, I mean,
It is what it is, man.
it is what it is, right?
It is what it is, man. I ain't bitching. As soon as I get in the house, she's gonna be like, shut up. Now I'm singing every fucking thing. You drop my
So I ain't even got a voice inside except the only one in my head. You know what I mean? That got me out here. You know what I'm saying?
See, pop back on.
Yeah, when you get within range, you know how that be.
You good though, man?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just discussing
certain
court
moments you
dates.
just be like, yo, I miss my motherfucking boy, bro.
You know, I would sound kind of cool, but like they making it so easy not to miss him no more. Cause I got a glimpse of him yesterday, and that's what I was just discussing in what you call it. Yeah, I saw him on a video real quick. You know, it's supposed to be
I thought you
visitation.
talking about, like, you seen him, like, right
Nah.
there in front of you. Nah, I
He's supposed to
think
come to
you
court.
seen
That
him
was
in
discussed
front of you,
today.
you'd have went
Nah.
crazy.
Supposed to do supervised visitation. So you know they on that. He don't want to see me shit. So because I pushed the issue of showing up to the visit, he got to come on. So it's always just for him to come on. And, I don't want to do this and click off. Like he give me a 6-second Dougie Fresh.
I'll never believe that boy don't want to see his pops.
Well, he sound like his mother. That's the thing. He don't sound like the kid you know. He
done
sound
got
like the mother that you don't
indoctrinated,
know.
bro.
Yeah.
He done got indoctrinated,
Yeah.
man. Yo, son,
That's what I was telling. That's what I'm sitting there discussing. Like that's why I said I don't want to sound cruel and say I don't miss him because so far I haven't faced my son. I'm facing a little mini me of his mother.
that's anger. That's
So
anger.
I don't miss what I see.
Expected.
I don't miss like when I look at my son. That's just my word to God. The day this shit happened, and he came from, and I walked in the precinct and I saw him. That was the first time that he looked exactly like his mother. He was standing next to his mother, and they looking at the police. And I wish I could have snapped a picture of it because I'm like, oh shit, they look like twins. That's when I knew I was in trouble, because now his face, his whole facial appearance
Everything was just
became his mom's. So here it is a year later. The fact that he now sounds like his mother. Yeah, it's 10.5 months. Not exactly a year. November 9th would be a year.
That shit just seemed like.
Yeah, and they got him in just that 10 months. They got him back in special ed. He seeing therapists. He back in the bullshit. You wouldn't believe that he went to 138 and was supposed to be going to Brooklyn Tech this year, and now he ain't going to Brooklyn Tech. He piled up with some fucking migrants in the muck that's Manhattan. You know what I mean? That's what I'm sitting here talking about, telling these people, and they want to tell. And then we gotta.
That truck, you and your son going to Queens, them 2-3 times, however many times you did it.
Yeah.
It's the dialogue between the two.
Yeah, that's right. You spent time with us.
That shit really, it touched me.
So imagine him saying
I realized that here's a man teaching his son shit, and they having dialogue about that shit. Even when you got tight with him for just that quick second, it was just like,
yeah.
damn, Pop, I fucked up. That kind of shit.
So you've seen him respond to me. So would you believe that right now that these fucking nigga bitches and ACS therapists are saying that he's saying he don't want to see me?
Get the fuck out of here.
Like, so I told the chick was supposed to.
Me standing in your face talking to you, bro, I don't fucking believe that bullshit. That's bullshit.
But don't nobody believe that.
That's bullshit.
But them bitches can go into court, and it's not the courts. It's because the bitches put it out there. See, that's what I'm trying to explain to niggas. Like, we keep thinking that the judges hate us, the courts hate us. Yeah, it ain't in our favor. But when we got our own fucking women walking into a fucking a court,
exactly,
and then opening their mouth and saying words and complete sentences, we ain't supposed to look at the court wrong for how it has to now respond and act on us based upon what that bitch said.
That's that Peter paid for Paul.
You know what I mean?
For all bullshit.
That's why I'm not sitting here mad at the courts for what they do when I gotta keep sitting. Like I told y'all, I sit in the courtroom next to these bitches and I hear them say some shit. You will see them bitches pass me right here on the sidewalk and they'll act like sweet women to you. You will never believe that the shit that would come out their mouth.
Be that venomous.
You know what I mean? You will never believe, and trust me, if you sat up here and heard them in court, you'd be like, oh shit, is that her? That's why, I'm not, I hear.
She mad at me just because, and I told you before, I just got ignorant to it. Like, yo, I'm not supposed to be sitting up here in this courtroom dealing with all of these fucking people. Niggas sitting up here in fur coats and shearlings, and niggas got diamonds and chains and all this shit. These niggas is not taking care of their kids.
Mhm.
niggas is getting fucking deals.
That's
You
listen.
understand
That's
what
what I
I'm
was
saying?
just at
My cousin,
in.
his wife, when he married his wife, she had a fucking 2-year-old. The only father that nigga really know was my cousin. This nigga moms, his mother, she works for them motherfuckers. This nigga pays $1 a month in fucking child support, bro. A fucking dollar a month in child support. Nigga don't even do that. Nigga don't even do that. Me and you, we
Yeah.
out here fucking bum steady. We bum
Yep.
steady, son.
Yep. Yep.
Yo, God bless, bro.
You too, brother. Have a shout out a good night. Whatever the rest of it. Yeah.
Shit crazy,
So
bro.
see, this is the life of the black man that y'all don't say about. Y'all think black men come out here in the streets at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning, trying to fucking with an agenda to prey upon people. Motherfuckers be out here because there ain't no peace in our fucking crib. We can't get no sleep. You know what I mean? Our hearts and our spirits hurt. You know what I mean? And them fucking black bitches is curled the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? With whatever dick in their mouth is acceptable to them at the moment. And then they're gonna come out tomorrow in the sunlight and go to their downtowns, go to their Kamala Harris rallies, and act like, I'm a good woman. I'm a decent woman. I produce for my community. And fuck out of here. But yeah, like I said, I see my son, and that's what has gotten me this patience, this woosah moment, because I'm like, well, he doing so bad right now. He should come into a clear understanding of who did it to him. Now, a lot of people say, well, why you keep showing up if your son keeps rejecting you? And I'm like, well, man, listen, I don't want to get this up to them bitches neither. But, you know, because I'm sharing with you people, I gotta tell y'all. He's gotta keep rejecting me because then at some point he'll realize what he's doing as a mature conscience. And, you know, there's going to be that V in the road where either he can keep acting like his mother or he can realize, well, bitch, you fucking got me like I did. Like most men do. That's why you don't see women walking with their sons over the age of 15. Nah, I ain't going to say 15. I'll say, look at the mature black woman when she's walking out. You don't never see her walking with a grown son. They all got plenty of sons, but you don't never see black women walking the streets with their sons. A child, yes, but a grown man, nah, nope. All these women mirandering around New York City, loaded with their bags and they push strollers and they fucking mobile assistant devices. They all got sons. They all got sons, but they gotta walk the streets by themselves. So that's the kind of lesson I'm trying to show my son. I know that his mother, the whore mother and the whore grandmother, will only walk the streets with my son as long as he's a useful tool to feed them. and to be used as a weapon against me and manhood, fatherhood. Once my son becomes a man, they ain't gonna walk with him no more. You know what I mean? Like I don't walk the streets with my mother. I miss my father too much to give what remaining time I have to my mother. She don't deserve it. She stole enough of my time. That's why I let my son reject me. When he reaches, and I told this to the ACS worker, I was like, well, and I wonder if she said, well, she ain't gonna say that to the court. I said, I really wish I heard what the fuck the first 5 minutes of conversation was before I got there, because boy, I tell you, but I ain't too upset that I didn't miss it, because it's irrelevant from this point, wherever the fuck they talking about. You know what I mean? And not just in the court. Like, at this point, I have such a disregard for these whatless ass, hapless ass women. I gotta be that type of man that don't give in. Like, don't give in no, not a fucking moment of my one-time existence. Nah, these bitches can't get that. I think I should go for a ride. I know these bitches hate this shit. Ooh-wee. I know they targeting it already. Every time I have a little bit of happiness, something that makes me feel good, these bitches these bitches be on it. So they like, oh, he got that motherfucking shit running. Shout out to Butter, the one you hate, and Robert again. Like, man, you guys, I'd have fucked around and killed one of these bitches by now if I didn't have this fucking release valve right here. I tell you. So they are. Good morning. So I got this shit. I got to get it the fuck out of here too. Get it back. Put it back in a safe space, along with myself. You know what I mean? That's another thing too. I got to get the fuck out of this city. You know what I mean? I can't waste my efforts and my ability in this fucking city. Y'all see what's happening, right? I've been warning y'all for fucking years. Y'all let Eric Adams and them attack my web pages, shut down, knock me off Facebook. Believe me, it was not my baby mother. It was not. I've been fighting my baby mother in court since my son was 2 weeks old. You know what I mean? Her and her fucking mother. You know what I mean? Two fucking legitimate, 100% pure A grade prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? And I got these fucking bitches crab grabbing at me and my son. You know what I mean? But it wasn't them. Like, they wasn't winning. I had my son. It had to be the introduction of black women, their behavior, their mindset, their motherfucking willingness to be just as fucking evil as possible. Like even like the black woman is the only one that only gets more evil than last time. I'm constantly shocked by the fucking ability of the black woman to do bad, say bad, think bad, wake up and just wrap herself in bad like it's a fucking mink shawl. I'm like, yo, yeah, it took the black woman. They had to bring black women in, more black women, and team up and get other black women. And that's it. That was it. My life was altered, and I was like this close. I was almost gone. I was right here. A year ago, I was all right here. I'd have been fucking across the state lines, looking at this dumb shit going on in New York City, like laughing like Bart Simpson at you motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Are y'all seeing the threads and all this shit in New York? The police commissioner resigns after the feds raid top brass, and they're wondering about ties to his twin brother and nightlife, New York City nightlife. What did I tell y'all about 6 years ago with New York City nightlife? Prostitution. What was that shit? Harvey Weinstein and Epstein. You know what I mean? What was that for? Nixon. No, not Nixon. Is that, what the fuck was that shit? Yeah, Nixon and all that stupid shit. Come on. Eric Adams ain't nothing but a motherfucking gun-running wannabe pimp. Told y'all that years ago. I know who fucking Eric Adams is. That's why family court. I mean, in all of this shit that's going on in the city, schools chancellor, told y'all about the schools too, right? How the schools are in bed with the corruption in family courts because, well, now all of the services are being embedded in our educational system. Our educational system ain't teaching our kids information that they use to compute in their lives ahead. No, they teaching them behavioral lessons. You know what I'm saying? Soon they gonna be having motherfucking med time like they do in the facility in the prisons in between breaks of school and gym. Medication! That's how, for y'all that don't know, that's how they announce medication and motherfucking in the prisons. Motherfuckers start moving toward the door on cue according to the clock like trained fucking rabbits in a laboratory. It ain't like they start moving, but for those that are engrossed in TV, watching basketball or Power or some dumb shit, some police cause they have fun watching how motherfuckers get up when they start walking out of the street, like they yelling watermelon in the street. They walk through the door, medication on the meds, and motherfuckers start wobbling like penguins. That's what's going on in the schools now. That's why y'all having y'all fucking chancellor all wrapped up. That's why my son ain't going to Weston House. He ain't going to fucking Brooklyn Tech this year. He ain't going to LaGuardia High School this year. All of these, remember that summer before last when we were doing the fucking, visiting all the fucking schools? Nah, they ain't do that. This year they put him in a fucking special ed high school. Because that's as high as his mother can live in society. She's proud to stand in a special ed and be like, my son made special ed. And then they want to fucking look at me when I say, and listen, because they want to make it seem like I hate special ed and all that type of shit, which I don't. My son just don't need that. He's taking up space. But as long as he taking up space, he ain't denying nobody nothing. If he takes up a space, that means they gotta create another space and charge you motherfuckers. See, that's the hustle. You know what I mean? That's the racketeering. That's what's going on in New York City right now. For this much fucking federal investigation, I was talking to a gentleman today. And it was like, it seemed, he stopped to ask me about the truck. And motherfuckers, they ain't gonna first keep running around my stage. I said, I gotta go clean this motherfucker up. Maybe I can catch two. But yeah, I was talking to this guy today, and when I explained to him the benefits that black women get, like, of course, he tried to tell me about divorce, family court, and him, but he wasn't involved, but he heard. And I'm like, let me go black and white for a moment, sir. I said, in your community, it's about divorces and that's not. I said, but don't you ever hear about black people divorcing? Black people don't divorce, we don't get married, we just fucking breed. There's a bigger community of us in family court than there is of y'all with y'all marriages and child care and insurance and glasses and dental and braces. That's not what family court biggest business is. Biggest business is dealing with us motherfuckers in the ghetto. The childless cat ladies. See, Taylor Swift, yeah, I hope she has not fucking now been the determining factor of the presidential election. But yeah, Taylor Swift making childless cat lady seem cool and fashionable. But no. The childless cat lady that I believe Vance was talking about is these fucking bitter ass black women in our impacted black and brown communities. Look at them childless cat ladies and see if y'all find it so cool to be one. You know what I mean? Or childless poodle ladies. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I like these motherfucking nighttime videos because then I could just ramble on and just go from one thing to the other. And I'm drinking coffee. I don't drink nothing hard. This is always coffee, if y'all want to know. I smoke like a motherfucker, but I only drink coffee. Speaking of which, I gotta go heat this up. Oh. Well, actually, I should have. Anyway. Yeah, I like rambling because I don't gotta really just stick to no one topic. I could just stitch anything together. If y'all keeping up and understanding what I'm saying. Like the gentleman I was talking to earlier. Sometimes I seen his eyes glaze over, but I, was like, well, you stopped. I'm sitting in my yard. You stopped and seen the truck and saw my shirt. And was like, oh, I've been seeing this truck. And Famous, I don't know if you see videos and shit. I think I see your comments like a day or two later. But then I'm in trouble with Instagram, so who knows what's handling my shit. And these bitches are always reporting my shit. So, Instagram and them keep telling me, giving me warnings and penalties and shit. What? We was talking, when you said that comment about the black woman, that's why I posted that video with the chick taking a piss. And that's why y'all don't really see me with videos of black women, because black women, I can post videos of what black women do around this truck at least once a week. It's just that I don't, I don't be want to, I ain't going through that, and I don't want to start no beef. Because I swear to God, if one of them bitches come back to my shit complaining about me posting her image from my security screens, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hurt the bitch. Straight like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. See, if black women stopped and took pictures, or y'all don't see black people stop and taking pictures, they know exactly what the fuck my truck is. That's why they happy that it's sitting here fucked up. You know what I mean? I've come to find out since this truck has been sitting here over the last 6-7 months that my community actually hated seeing, some people loved it, white people, every other race other than black definitely appreciated it, but black people as a whole did not like my truck riding around our community the way I was, flag flapping. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody told me the other day, a mechanic, they were stunning. You know what I mean? This picture, I don't know why this truck ain't on the cover of fucking GQ magazine or some shit. People take pictures of this truck every day. Kids, they just ain't black. That's why I don't pose. Black people do dumb shit, and I don't feel like just having a bunch of fucking posts of black people doing dumb shit around my truck. You know what I mean? But I had to show you how quickly I could just post one. You know what I mean? But I try to, and I don't just sit here all day looking at who's paying attention to my truck. If I happen to catch it, sit and catch it on the screen, notice on the screen, then, I'll mark it and I'll post it just to show that I recognize the interest in the message on my truck. You know what I mean? And I appreciate it because I'm not failing in what I'm doing, and in the responsibility that seems to have befallen upon me to join this family law reform movement. I don't know where it's going to end up, where it's going to go, but I see that it has fit a niche. Is that the word? Is that how they said it? It was, and some people appreciate it. So it seemed like it was needed by some people, a lot of people. I just didn't know that it was going to ostracize me from my people, my culture, my family, my neighborhood that I was born and raised in. I didn't think that's what would make me unwelcome and feel so detached. Edmund Welch, Disgusted died. I think I'll end it right there. I took 45 minutes for bullshit, and actually only the last maybe 10 minutes, it actually flowed kind of, smoothly, in my opinion. But I don't got a producer. Maybe I should get one. But I'll leave it at that for y'all. And again, I'm Edmund Welch, Disgusted Dad.